Good morning students. I am SK Tiwari from Kendriya Vidyalaya Masrak. Today you are welcome in online classes. Today I am going to teach you class 10th mathematics of chapter polynomials continued part 3. Before I start, I want to say you that be safe, be healthy and follow the lockdown rules as you reside in homes and continue the study from online classes. Students, really this chapter is very too much interested, and in our earlier classes we have a study about the its zeros of the polynomials. Today we will study its coefficients relationship verification of the zeros polynomial, as well as we will study about the graph of quadratic polynomials, and we will solve the polynomials to find its zero and verify the coefficients of its zeros of the polynomials with the help of taking the examples. Now students, you see first the value of polynomial. If px is a polynomial and y is any real number, then real number obtained by replacing x by y in px is called the value of px at x is equal to y and is denoted by polynomial of y. For example, you can see if x is equal to 1, then polynomial of x can be obtained if the polynomial of x has given in the question 2x square minus 3x minus 2. So polynomial of 1 can be obtained as 2 into 1 square minus 3 into 1 minus 2 is equal to 2 minus 3 minus 2, and final resultant will be minus 1. Zero of polynomial. A real number x is a zero of the polynomial fx is fx is equal to 0. Finding a zero of the polynomial means solving polynomial equation polynomial of x is equal to 0. As for example, you see if the polynomial of x has been written in the terms fx is equal to x square plus 7x plus 12. So fx 0 is equal to x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So x plus 4 into x plus 3, these are the two factors, is equal, thus they must be is equal to the 0, hence x plus 4 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. On such conditions x can be obtained as minus 4 and minus 3. So these are the zeros of the polynomial which has given x square plus 7x plus 12. Now you see the relationship between the zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomials. Let if the two roots are a and b, so a plus b is equal to minus coefficient of x divided coefficient of x square is equal to minus b by a. Product of the roots is equal to, let it is a into b, so these are equal to constant term divided coefficient of x square is equal to c by a. Now graphs of the polynomials. Number of real zeros of a polynomial is less than or equal to degree of the polynomial. An nth degree polynomial can have at most n real zeros. So it has shown by drawing the graph in the figure. General shape of the polynomial function, you can see if for the linear function fx is equal to x plus 2, so degree will be 1, maximum 0 will be also 1. The graph has been drawn and you can see in the figure. Now general shape of polynomial function, you can see for the quadratic function fx is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. So its degree will be 2, maximum 0 will be also 2, its graph is either in the upward or the backward shape of the polynomials, that is in the shape of the parabolas. You can see it in the figure. Relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of a cubic polynomial. You have already seen the linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial. Now we will see the zeros of coefficient of a cubic polynomial. Let alpha, beta and gamma be the zeros of the polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Then sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma, can be obtained minus b by a minus coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. Now alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a is equal to coefficient of x divided coefficient of x cube. Product of zeros, that is alpha into beta into gamma, is equal to minus d by a, that is minus constant term divided coefficient of x cube. General shape of the polynomial function, or that is for the cubic function, we can say the general form is fx is equal to x cube plus 4x square plus 2. Its degree will be 3. So maximum zeros will be 3. You can see the drawn graph. The graph is cutting at most 3 points on the x-axis. So its maximum zero will be 3. Now you have seen relationship, what are the characteristics, and by seeing this one very summarized form you can understand. On verifying the relationship between the zeros and coefficient, these are the first characteristics which are very essential to learners. Second one, on finding an unknown when a relation between zeros and coefficients are given. Third one is on finding the values of expressions involving zeros of quadratic polynomial, while fourth one is of its a quadratic polynomial when the sum and product of its zero are given. So there are the 4 characteristics of the relationship which you must have to understand. By understanding we can solve the questions related with the relationship of the coefficients of the polynomials. Now you see the division algorithm for the polynomials. If px and gx are any two polynomials with gx not equal to 0, then we can always find polynomials qx and rx such that px is equal to qx into gx plus rx, where rx is equal to 0 or degree of rx is less than degree of gx. This is the restrictions for the division algorithm of the polynomials. Now one question you can see, find the zeros of polynomial px is equal to x square plus 7x plus 12 and verify the relationship. Solutions. So px is equal to given, that is x square plus 7x plus 12. So x into x plus 4 plus 3 into x plus 4, and two factors will be x plus 3 into x plus 4. Now x plus 3 is equal to 0 or x plus 4 is equal to 0. If x plus 3 is equal to 0, x can be obtained as minus 3, and if x plus 4 is equal to 0, x can be obtained as minus 4. You can see the relationship of the coefficients. Sum of zeros can be obtained alpha plus beta, that is minus 4, and minus 3 is equal to minus 7. It can be written minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square, that is minus 7 by 1. Hence sum of 0 has verified. Product of 0 you can take alpha into beta, that is minus 4 into minus 3 is equal to 12. So this can be written as constant term divided coefficient of x square. Hence product of 0 has been also verified. Now students, you can see find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 4 and 1. So sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta. Alpha is 4 and beta is 1. So 4 plus 1, 5. And that can be also known by the coefficient minus b by a. Product of 0 alpha into beta is equal to 4 into 1 and is equal to 4. so its coefficients verification, that is c by a. Therefore a is equal to 1, b is equal to -4, and c is equal to 1. On such conditions, polynomials can be obtained ax square plus bx plus c. So x square minus 4x plus 1. That is the final resultant of the quadratic polynomial whose zeros has given as 4 and 1. Now students, I think this video you have seen in details the all topics, all the points. Students, you watch this video twicely, very carefully you listen it and understand its conceptual points. I think it will be very benefited to you. You, after watching this video, solve the NCERT questions. If you feel any kind of the doubts, difficulties, share your ideas, views and difficulties and doubt also. I am in the classes. I will solve it. Thank you.